Oh, that's some pretty poor quality. Guess I'm a little bit early. Can you guys see me? Wow, that's pretty grainy. It's like an old TV, like Poltergeist. Does that look as foggy to you guys? Can you hear me at all? Hi, guys. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me at all? Hey, Bravo. Hey, Tracy. Do I need to turn on the... That was off. How about if I turn it up? That it? Everybody can hear me? Okay, that's good. Showing me like one green dot. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, suppose I better get the GoPro. Huh. Safeguarded. Right in my suitcase. All right. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, everybody thank Mike for the giveaway. Mr. Crazy Mike Berryhill. And I'm hoping, to tell you the truth, guys, I don't mean to root against you, but I'm hoping for, I left one open number for St. Jude's Hospital. I left number 27 open for St. Jude's. And somebody else is giving it away, giving it back to me for, and that's what I'll do if I win it back. I'm going to just go ahead and create a raffle, $5 each to enter a raffle till I get to $1,000, and then I'll give $1,000 to St. Jude Hospital. But there you go. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate everybody for subscribing to my channel. Kind of the rules real quick. If you're not subscribed, I pick the winner, and you're not subscribed when I check, I'll pick another winner. So randomly you could hear that you're a winner because somebody just was disqualified or something crazy like that. So yeah, everybody subscribe to everybody's channel. I know they say you're not supposed to do that, but heck with that. Go to their channel, check out their channels. If you like their channel, obviously subscribe. Don't do any sort of anything illegal on YouTube. But yeah, we got a couple minutes. Anybody have any questions? Anything for me? What's up, Mike? How's it going? Guys, I don't even know half your names. Like, media guy, like some of you guys I'm really grateful for, and I don't know. Like, I've got, I'm sure I've got your emails. I probably should make a list. Everybody put your name next to your channel. That way I can go back and look and say thank you to your real name and all that. Right? Vermont Derek, you can't figure out what my name is, guys, can you? Yeah, Vermont. Yeah, right, Frank? Everybody, you see Frank's Variety channel. What do you think his name is? Variety. Hey, Ben, what's going on? I have a granddaughter. Yeah, I know I'm getting old, huh? Hey, Will, how's it going? Alex, DJ Sergeant Bravo. Hey, Joe. What? Yeah, we got some merchandise coming out. Bravo just designed me something. Got to make a few modifications. What's up, Mo? How's it going? Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Guys, I got like a childhood friend in here. I miss him. We haven't seen each other in like 30 years. It's crazy. I appreciate looking young, right? If I stay shaved and keep covering the gray. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in September. I appreciate that. 1,000 was a big milestone quick for me. Now, today I actually went through all 94 videos and hit monetize, monetize, monetize. And I was smiling. Just think about that, guys. It's $4 per thousand views, approximately, right? Per thousand views. If you were to get 1,000 views on 100 videos, that would be 400 bucks for the month. Who couldn't use an extra 400 bucks for the month? Hey, James, how's it going? Glad you guys could stop in. Did you guys even enter? This is my first live too. I was messing with the GoPro today. Um, Going live, you still have to have your phone on you. So you have to have the GoPro app, and then you have to control your GoPro through your phone. So I, for me to be able to answer, I don't know if that even makes sense. Maybe I'll use the GoPro. I don't know what I'm going to do, whether I use my phone or whether I use the GoPro. Or obviously I can keep the phone high enough because I like to go in the water up to my neck, but I'm not sure what kind of good video that's going to make for me, trying to talk to you guys buried up to my neck. So it's going to be more of a, yeah, what's up with that? You didn't even send me an email to give your number. You guys mind if I give Messy Hole the number? James, you're 178. Messy Hole is 178. I'm adding one. Now we have 178 entrants. James and Rebecca. Oh, it's already past time. So here, I won't waste your guys' night. So it's gonna be simple. I'm gonna hold up my iPad for you guys. Check it out. Can you even see that? Yeah, sure you can. So I'm gonna hit this 3 times, okay? One, two, and then the third time is gonna be the number. That way you guys can see that number change. Oh, I gotta change it to 178. Hang on. So 178 out of 178, your chances. And then I'm gonna just look at the name and then call it out who's the winner. So you guys ready? One, two, three. Number 37. This was a nightmare, guys. Everybody replied, "Thank you for me sending the number." So then I ended up giving like 3 or 4 repeat numbers where I had to do a double check, and then I was sending like, "No, no, you're really not number 37 is Carl Ray Strope." Carl Ray Strope. Hey, Carl, congratulations. You guys didn't see that? Sorry about the quality. I'm going through the webcam on the computer, and I'll have something. I don't know. I've got a high definition camera that I'll be able to plug in. My iPad's probably clearer than the computer. There's a bunch of other ways, but this is my first talking live at all anyway, right? I don't have any dancing figures. If you guys, were to throw me $1 or two, whatever, for the chat, some dancing figure comes up, but I will dance for you. So that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm going to be at the beach. Oh, you guys check this out. This thing cleaned up. It was 2.5, over 70 grams of silver. Melted is 30 bucks, and it cleaned up to like brand new. I was wearing it today, actually. I feel like Mr. T with you got some chain down to your stomach. But yeah, this is 5 grams. The gold necklace that I found the same day as which is just 2 days ago now. I didn't know if you guys heard about the 55 diamond ring. This one, if you hadn't seen the video, go check out the video. This replacement value for this ring was $3,000. So it wasn't the new car that I was hoping it was, but I don't know, $3,000. I'm gonna sell it for half. It looks brand new. It looks like something you'd go buy your wife for sure, or your potential wife. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Anybody want to ask me any questions, you can. Don't laugh at me, anybody, if you're laughing at me. If you guys hadn't checked out, hey Michael, what's going on, Roll? So if you guys hadn't checked out everybody's channel, check out everybody's channel. This is like a little family right here. I see all you guys almost every night. So everybody should definitely have checked out everybody's channel. I don't have a place to sell my rings like per se. I have a guy that gives me 95% of the melt. So the melt on 14 karat today was 32, no, 31.26. So 95% of that. You can't find a, I mean, nobody knows anybody that gives 95% on melt gold. He's the number one gold buyer in Florida. So what's up, Jose? You guys haven't check out Detection Caribbean guy. Caribe. I need to roll my R's, Alex. Caribe. He's like killing it. He's putting out a video every day, every other day. Jose is amazing down there, and he's pulling up like he makes my ring count look silly, guys. He gets that in like a week. My 53 rings in like a week. No, you weren't. If you're no, I just drew the number 37 rule. It wasn't you. But listen, if this guy I'm going to check it out. Make sure he's subscribed to my channel. If he's not subscribed to my channel, I'm just going to redraw. You guys are going to have to trust me to redraw. And if I send you a GoPro, you'll know that I redrew, or I don't know, I'll do some redraw. If I say, hey, this person wasn't eligible, I'll come back on live on another day. And if like, I'm going to go through this list pretty hardcore. It looks like some people might have been sending me multiple names from the same address, whether it was husband and wife. I don't know, but I'm going to be checking to make sure that, this guy didn't have 2 or 3 entries in the contest. And it was pretty easy to do. I'm not sophisticated enough to know that, hey, somebody had 2 or 3 entries. So, yeah, Carl Ray Strop, probably somebody we know, guys. I'll let you know what his channel name is if he has a channel name. Does anybody have any questions for me? Anybody want me to go anywhere? Because I'll pretty much drive. Like Miami's 4 hours from here. I would be in Panama City Beach. Somebody, subscribers in Panama City Beach that will let me stay at his place, but it's like 5.5 hours. If I'm going to drive 5.5 hours somewhere, I'm going to go to Miami because there's way more stuff in Miami. But there is a ring. A lady has a ring. What was the name of that one place? Hang on. So Lido Key, which is south of Siesta Key in Bradenton, like really south of Bradenton. A lady lost her ring and she's given $1,000 reward. So that's how. Hey, Cruzy, what's going on? Appreciate that, man. So that's how my whole life's been changed recently. A guy told me about that 3 carat diamond, and I tell you guys this story all the time in all my videos. Like something happened to change my footsteps to go somewhere, and it's really affected my whole life. And you better know that, like tonight, you're affected by me, right? Whatever, like if you stay on another few minutes, it doesn't matter. You're affected by Vermont and Eric. We're affected by each other. I'm sitting here because of you guys, and you're sitting here because of me, kind of deal. So we're affecting each other. So, think that your footsteps are changed because of me. And then just if you think that the whole world, like, think we're all connected, then you'll really start loving each other. So for real. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? Check out the CZ Kid, guys. He's out in Oklahoma. He's I don't know. I don't know if I should promote your. I don't know, John. You sold your Equinox. I'm a little bit upset about that. Although he's got a. It's a. I might try one of those doozes. Doos. Spell that. How do you say that name? Doos. Deus. There we go. I had to think of that name for a second. Good. Sweet. Definitely. Is Oak Island like the Oak Island, or is that just Oak Island, North Carolina? Because you better believe I'm going to be up there. I'm going to be in Maryland in July. So uh, the property's next to an old battle site. So I want to learn how to gold sluice. So I'm probably going to be inviting some channels that know how to pen for gold. And then I'm hoping to invite a large, very, very large channel down to relic hunt on a property that's never been hunted. And the family's owned it for like 150 years. So it's never been hunted in 150 years, never been metal detected. So I don't think they had metal detectors back that far, did they? So can you even imagine a Civil War battle site 2 miles away? And then, well, you guys will get the history behind the property when I do the hunt. It's probably about 7 years. I bought my mine lab. My first machine was an AT Pro, and I recommend the AT Pro. Somebody asked me what machine should I get. I say AT Pro for real. Uh, Jose, I'll be in Miami like soon for real. 2 more gold rings. For me, it's just about borrowing mom's truck because I still don't have a vehicle. Put them out of a vehicle for a day. They've been real good to me. Susie Q's in Florida, guys. She's going to be at Mad Beach tomorrow. I'll get a little collaboration with Miss Susie. Make sure you go over and check out her channel. I heard she hunted with the Weedy Boys. How cool would that be? I've got a lot of cool channels here in Florida that I need to get over and see. Mike, I already gave you like an introduction in the beginning. So crazy Mike. Michael, I just see Mike up there. He says, hey, hey. Everybody say thank you to the guy that gave away the GoPro. He's in here, Michael. I appreciate you, Mike, a lot. Without him, guys, I wouldn't be anywhere where I'm at now, for real. He helped me with just so much. The GoPros, just like motivation. It's funny where we all have a lot of stuff in common. Like, I've gone through some serious things in my life, and when we have something in common, it's nice to feed off each other. 508 says they're going to be in. Heck yeah, 2 weeks. What is 2 weeks? I'll come to Miami in 2 weeks. You guys want to meet me anywhere? Just let me know, and I'll arrange it for real. I appreciate that, Dan. Wait till I get back in the water. I mean, for real. Like, I'm a water hunter. I'm a water hunter for real. You can go in the water. Like, I found 6 rings in the water one day. Just watch Jose's channel, Detection Caribe. He found like 5 rings today. One of them was a gold honker. Nice one. I love the Bahamas. That's where Jose is from. We'll be down there soon enough. Gotta get my passport first. Yeah, Wig TV's in the house. D&D Beach Hunters. Did I miss anybody? Ski Searcher? What's going on? Relics and Stack Stones. You guys are just like present in my videos. I appreciate it. Technical difficulties. Is it, will rain get on something? Because it's been raining in Texas for like the last 2 months, guys. I can't get down there, Jose. I would love. Trust me, you're gonna hear a knock on your door one day. You're gonna have to let me sleep on your couch. I don't know. I don't use a wetsuit. If I had a wetsuit, I would have probably already been in the water lately. For real, I'm not a puss. So tomorrow's gonna be tough because it's like, what is it, like 60, just 65 degrees. It's cold tomorrow in the water. So I'll be able to. I'm gonna get to the beach probably about 4 a.m. Low tide's at 6. I'm gonna hunt the tide on the way out, and then daylight. Susie should be there, so I'll talk to Susie a little bit. She says her machine's good. I'm gonna mess with her a little bit. I'd like to see how well that machine works on the beach, actually, Susie. So we're gonna have to check it out. Bravo says, Jose, how's your son doing? I know. Did you see? Listen, here's a good story for you. I contacted Michael, and I call this ring the Michael ring, guys. And if you know about how I got this ring that day, I went to go talk to Michael. Walked 10 miles. It's a big long story. Walked 10 miles, didn't find anything, was on the way out. I told you guys that a ring was there that day. So I ended up finding this ring. So I call it the Michael ring. And I went and spoke at the Rotary the other morning. And I stood up and the last 10 minutes was about metal detecting, but I talked for like an hour about like life and all what I'm telling you guys about how our footsteps all connect and how I went to go see Michael and that I called this the Michael ring. So I contacted Michael, and this ring, guys, is today's value for my guy is $162. I can go get this melted for $162, and he's gonna just ask me if I want these four little diamonds. Do I want those? Will you just pop them out? And he'll give them back to me because the diamonds are worthless. So I called Michael today and told Michael that I'd give him this ring for 150 bucks. So I'll give him a little bit of a discount. He can have the ring that means something to him. And then now I know the ring won't be melted, right? But I'm broke. This is what I do for a living right here. Look, it's chain two. It's $100 today, melted. Anybody want a chain for $120? Let me know. It's 24 inches long, 10 carats. It looks fantastic. It's $100. I need to take it and get it melted. Anybody want it for 120? That's oh, I don't know if I should give my secrets because other channels are stealing my stuff, guys. I got like camera angles. I'm seeing some stuff that they're starting to do. I guess I'm flattered a little bit. They're starting to steal some of my I don't know. I won't say it. But I'm going to start auctioning stuff live. Like if I find a silver ring, first person to say $5. Next person can say 6, 7, 8. At the end of my live broadcast, if you wanted a silver ring for $8, you were the last bidder. You can have it for $8. The only thing I'm going to keep is the gold so that I can afford to go on some trips. Unless you guys start sending me some cash, and I don't care if you do or not, because I'm going to find a lot of money right on the beach. It's not even season for me, guys. Well, actually, it is right now. This coming weekend is spring break, right? Think of all the depositors. I know that Clearwater is just so large. Like if I took the time and gridded off some areas that I don't know that today, Jose, if you look at the camera, like you can pull up Clearwater Beach Pier 60, you can see like 6 or 7 detectorists doing this like this on the beach. For real. Clearwater Beach is pounded. I've got 4 or 5 spots that I literally go to and just grab a gold ring because it collects all the rings from the entire beach all in one spot. I try to teach you guys this for real, how to read the beach. I've been told I shouldn't tell my spots where I go to, but the beach changes every day, guys. Multiple times during the day. Tide comes in, does something to the bank. Tide comes back in, it does something else to the bank. No rich here. I just told you that this ring right here is 3,000 bucks. It's $1,500. I probably found what do I 10 gold rings this year. I don't know, Mike. Open that box and tell me what's in what's in there. But yeah, no rich. If I figured it out to an hourly wage, I've made about $1 an hour for 2,000 hours. But now I monetize my channel, guys. Right? So I've got 94. Uh, I haven't. Uh, I will. Hang on one second. And I think I do need to get a CTX 3030, Bob, for real. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. I'll check it. Susie, you'll find a parking. It's not like it's free parking. You'll have to pay a couple dollars. I'm not sure what it is to park on Madeira Beach, but you can pull in any one of those avenues, or yeah, it's an avenue. Any one of those avenues will have parking. I'm not sure which particular one I'll be in, but I'll be between 131 and 133 tomorrow. I got a guy that's telling me about the CTX. Now listen, I've thought about this as well, and this guy's a professional hunter. Okay, uh, I'm even using an Italian professional hunter. He's a professional diver, right? So uh, he's got a point with discrimination. Listen, so I get a chance to, I can hunt between eight. Let's say I hunt between 8 and 10 hours a day. Okay, so the targets that I dig up. Let's say if I dig up 40 targets, what if I dug up 10 targets and I knew that 8 of the 10 were gold instead of digging up 40, and then I didn't waste as much time digging and I spent more time searching. So the CTX 3030 has the ability to discriminate and give me a number, right? So it's going to give me a number. And I knew this. And if you guys have heard me say this in a video before, I said, like, if I knew that the CTX was going to give me a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, and all I had to do was walk 10 miles real fast to find 1, 2, 3, 4 and stop for the 1, 2, 3, 4, and I knew it was gold, I'd do that. Well, Jose told me, I think he said it was like 1, 2, 3, 3. Well, I saw this person. I'll keep his name secret because I don't know if he wants me to talk about him or not, but he's a good dude and he wants me to help him blow his channel up. He's got some pretty good content. But he dives and he showed me some rings today on the CTX, guys. Like, was going running them across the coil, and he had like 6 that he found in the last 2 days. He's running them across the coil, and it's like 1, 2 is gold. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 6, and it was a solid number. So if I knew I had a machine that could just, pick off gold, why would you waste your time on something that you knew was a dime or even a quarter for that matter? Because if you knew that you could just not waste, let's just say 5 minutes for a quarter, figure that out. It's not even $6 an hour. If you could just pass a quarter, pass a dime, right? and then find a gold ring. It only makes sense because we're limited on time. That's the one thing we all have in common is we've only got that much time. Sorry, I'm talking. Hey, some rings we sell on eBay. I sold, and so listen, guys. I've got an idea for a metal detecting website. We'll call it like a Detect Bay, or I don't know, something to where all of us metal detectors sell it on one particular site. So I've got some big ideas that I don't know. I need some help. If you guys want to get in on some of my ideas and want to help me some time in for free, let me know. I'm at vermontderek@hotmail.com. Send me a message and say, hey, I'm willing to work, and then I'll give you a part of a project. I know, like I didn't see. I did press monetize. I didn't hit anything about super chat. I was just telling everybody I'd love to see like some $2 thing go up because then you'd see me dance for real. Well, we'll talk tomorrow, Susie, about how to help your channel. That's kind of what I do. I don't want to upset anybody with my confidence, about how fast I developed this channel to 1,000 subscribers. It was just over 3 months, 3.5 months. It took me to, my first video was a sunrise or sunset video, right? It's a 40-second sunset video. Can't really call that a video, but it was like this test publish thing, So my first real video was like November 22nd, I think. And I've put out 94 videos since. And yesterday I got home after going to Naples. I was like throwing up. So I don't know when I threw in the towel for the night to realize that I wasn't going to put out a video last night, but throwing up was about my towel. I know I had a fever the other morning and I was like, oh, what am I doing here? But you guys are the reason I'm doing what I'm doing as hard as I'm doing it. Because man, I want to sleep. I roll over and I'm like, oh no, I've got an obligation to my viewers. So it's really cool. It's a cool feeling. It really is. The deuce. How do you say that? I don't even know. It's a dais. Like it's the coolest thing ever, though. You can take a console off and like John's sitting in his truck programming his console in his hand. It was crazy. I might. I mean, for real, I would love to try other machines because it must be like Christmas morning trying a new machine. If anybody has any questions, you can ask. For real, I'll answer just about any questions. I do have an eBay account. I do have a PayPal account. Not at Gmail. It's at Hotmail. I do have the Gmail account too. That's a long story. Somebody stole that from me and locked me out of it. And then because all these computers are so smart, it figured out that it really was my account. Yeah, thank you. I'll show that too. Yeah, but the Hotmail, use the Hotmail account, guys. If you have any questions or anything you want to know anything about me, just ask because pretty much I'm an open book. The 11-inch coil, and I'll tell you why. Because uh, when you do finally, and with what I do on the beach, listen, if I was to use the 15-inch coil, and when I finally get to an area that holds all the heavies, it's got so many heavies next to each other that the 15-inch coil is too large to try to pinpoint the gold in between four pieces of iron. So unless you're gonna dig like all the iron, I would recommend having the 11-inch coil. And I've been using it. Now listen, I haven't gone to Texas, and I'll be out in Texas this summer with Mike, Crazy Mike. And you better believe that on long, long, real flat, no target beaches, you should probably use the 15-inch coil. I love the full moon. I really do. I do, man. I feel blessed when I'm out there seeing the moon. I'm talking to the moon. I swear, I'm holding my arms up. Oh, I thanked the moon the other day, believe it or not. I said, "Thank you, moon, for pulling that tide so far out for me to get into this area." Oh, I'm sounding crazy. Probably should wrap it up. I said, "Thank you, universe, for providing the bright moon." I like hunting the moon because I see well in the dark without the moon, guys. And the only reason I have my console on is for you guys, right? And it's just so big that it pushes the water in past where you're there to hunt the tide for anyway. No, I now listen, I promote Garrett. Listen, the AT Pro is the one I recommend to everybody. But I am I say that as I say that I was gonna call Mind Lab today and I got a little busy. So I'll be calling Mind Lab tomorrow. So maybe I'll have to put the Ixnay on the AT Pro. I'll still tell the story like it's my first machine. I paid for it in 3 days with a 21 gram 15 diamond GT ring. I'll still tell that story. But I don't know. Mind Lab for me has got the best technology right now with the multi frequency. And then I'll be trying a CTX 3030 here because of Luca. Now 6-inch coil, I like the 6-inch coil at the park for real because you can it feels like a little toy though. You know, it's so small, it feels like a little toy. Am I buffering? Can you see me? You guys can see me, or is that just me? Oh no, everybody says. I don't know. I can see myself. It just looks grainy. I don't know. Oh, it's 720, I think, right? I'm good now. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, I still haven't gotten an Ethernet cord, guys. I need to get one so that I can upload my videos and actually be able to get it up before 10 o'clock. The other day it was a 2.5 hour upload. And then if I'm uploading at 9 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock. You guys don't even hardly get a video if you're actually working and getting to bed at a reasonable hour. Now, Cruzy, that's my, I got to say oh no, I guess it was the 11-inch, right? It was 6 by 11, 5 by 11. What is that? Original one on there? The 5 by 8's small, isn't it? That's for like relic hunting. Listen, I love the AT Pro. You can discriminate. Like you put your coil right up next to one of those cabanas, it squawks at you. You take out whatever numbers it's squawking at you, and now you can hunt with the AT Pro right around the cabanas. That's how I found that ring on the way out at Treasure Island. For real, you can bump the post on the. Occasionally, it'll chirp a weird number, but you know that that's not the 52 or 55 for the gold, and you knew or the nickels. I like the AT Pro. I'd like to have an arsenal of detectors. I'd like to try the Deus. What's the other one there? The Aqua one. Susie, what kind of machine do you have? What's the one that John from Hunter GT sells? Michael, what's your other machine? The heck's that thing called? Simplex. Golly. Thank you. Well, what do they have? They have an amphibio, or they have something that's better in water or something. Amphibio. They have, yeah, they have a. I tried the one on the beach, and I'm gonna try it again. Obviously, Jeremy and I tried it a little bit. Yeah, amphibio. How's that work? Anybody have that machine? Sorry that I'm not looking at the camera, guys. I'm just trying to read. Amphibio. Amphibio. Is it amphibio? Is it like water? Amphibious? That's another good question. How's that machine? Does anybody else use the Beach Hunter? I know Skull Diver, if you're still in here, you use a White's machine too, right? Is it the TDI Beach Hunter? Luca, are you still in here? You guys got somewhere better to go, go. I don't know if I'm keeping you from something. I'm just rambling now. Now, listen, I've used my first machine was the AT Pro. My second machine was the Sovereign GT. That machine used to have these moans that I tell people these stories and they don't believe me, but I could tell you whether it was a, I used to joke where I could tell you the color of the bottle cap, but I could tell you as a bottle cap or a bent over bottle cap. I could tell you if it was a pull tab, half a pull tab, or a bent over pull tab. For real, I could tell you that with the sound by the sound it made. But it didn't pick up. Listen, uh, the small jewelry. Now I watched somebody wipe an earring over the CTX coil, and it didn't even make a sound. How is the TDI Beach Hunter? Does anybody know how it is? Is it a really deep machine? Is it how much deeper would you say that it is than Excalibur, or I mean the Equinox? How deep is the White's TDI Beach Hunter? Its coil's like huge. I just ran into some guy with a 12, what is it, 1234 Fisher. He says it was 40 years old. It had a little white disc on it. I heard it was pretty deep, but you got to dig everything though, I bet. Now listen, I've dug some two and a half foot holes with my Equinox. Well, I dug a believe it or not, I dug a 3 foot hole. I don't know if I showed that in a video where I had it almost all the way up to the console, but it was, I thought it was a drain pipe from a hotel that went out to the hotel. And it was, stay with me Wednesday, guys. Wednesday night, I'm going to go back. Remember, I said 2 nights ago in the video where I found these two chains. I said it was a crab trap. Somebody told me to go back and dig it up. So I'm gonna go back and dig it up. You're gonna see like a 3 foot hole in the ground. But somebody needs to come help me bury it in though. He said it could be part of a shipwreck. So that just totally threw me off because it's exactly where I found that nail, that ship nail. Yeah, that 12-inch dual field. I mean, I've seen videos on every machine, obviously. I'm gonna get a CTX 3030. It'll probably be my no, it will be my next machine. I guarantee it. I'm gonna call Mind Lab tomorrow as well when it's they'll sponsor me. Um, funny you said that because I was talking to Bravo about doing another donut shop. I'm the best donut baker in Florida for real. If they had some sort of donut baking competition, I bet I would be nationally ranked. I've made 9 million donuts in my life. Uh, I'm just talking, Susie. Yeah, I'll go 4 more minutes, guys. I'll go to 10:30. I didn't even really realize it was that late. And this is just me off the cuff. I don't have anything, I am going to be talking about some things about metal detecting, but my channel is not necessarily going to be all metal detecting, guys. I hope I inspire you to get up in the morning for real. Like if I'm at the beach at 3:30 a.m. because I'm hunting a tide because I can go get gold rings, I hope that inspires you, right? It's not just I don't want to be at the beach at 3:30 in the morning. I'd rather give you daylight video. And if it's when the low tide starts coming in the mid morning, I don't like being in the water before light because I've seen some big sharks, and sharks hunt in the morning. I don't know, or low light situations. Just ask the CZ kid. He was a diver, and he said he had to swim on his. He gave me a story one time where he's like swimming all the way to the beach on his back because he's got sharks following him in. Buddy. You think that's a viral video though? Screaming down the beach with a shark bite. Thank you, man. It's just about work and networking and communicating, right? So I'll probably end up recording that phone call. You know, I I contacted uh, Stealth Scoops in California. She got in touch with me, said she'd love to do business with me, would love to have me work with them. I can't get a hold of her. So that upset me. Listen, if you guys are going to be, if I'm going to be representing a company and I'm going to say, hey, check out this company, and then you guys, or if I can't get back with them, I know you're not going to be able to get back with them. So why would I want to promote that company? So, listen, I'll try something, and if I break it, because I'm being sponsored by them, I'm not going to hide that break. I'm going to go, what a piece of crap. Look at this, guys. This thing broke. They send this to me. I don't want to be a part of this company. And I've heard stories about Mind Lab not getting back to their customers. First time I've got one machine, guys, this Equinox. If it breaks and I'm out of the machine for 2 weeks, mm, and I'm lucky enough to have Phil. I don't have Phil's card. Yeah, check that out. Listen, you guys are in Tampa. You see that? Let me try to get that. You even see that? That's Phil Myers. Phil's a blessing to me, right? So I've got uh, I have the ability to go on a live TV show here. Fox 13 has a morning show. I've been on the morning show twice before for Highlight. I know that crew. All I have to do is say that I want to. If I'm ready to go live on TV with the morning crew, I can do that. All I would have to do is give Phil a call, say, Phil, I'm going to go on the live on this show. I need 5 detectors, and he's going to give me those detectors. He's not sponsoring me yet to say this stuff, guys. So when I tell you stuff like this, it's because, like, if I like you, I'm going to help you out. And then I think we should all help each other out. It's a small community. If we're all trying to develop a channel, go to somebody else's channel and subscribe. We get like 2,000. We're allowed to subscribe to like 2,000 people, just like Facebook. We're allowed to have a lot of friends. Show an affiliate link to what is Phil's? So he's national, guys, right? So yeah, it's myersdepot.com. myersdepot.com. He's like on YouTube or eBay or whatever. you guys find a deal, Phil will beat it or tie it. And again, Phil doesn't sponsor me, but because he's so nice to me that I'm going to help him out. And same with you guys. You want to meet me at a beach? Let me know. I'm sure I'm going to get busy to where maybe I could be lucky enough to charge for my time. Oh, so imagine this, guys. I was thinking about this today. The Game of Thrones, like one of my favorite shows, and I didn't start watching it for the first couple years. I didn't watch it, but once I watched one episode, I like binge watched to catch up. And when they said that they're going to cancel the show, I felt like they were cheating me, like they slighted me. What's going on? What do you mean you're canceling my show? What's going on? Well, imagine that the actors and actresses got to a point where now they've got work. People are calling them saying, "Hey, we're going to give you $10 million for this show. We're going to give you $10 million for this show." Well, now they're worth $10 million in their mind, right? So each actor gets to a point where they're worth $10 million. Well, this one show can't afford to keep the little man, the this guy or this guy and this guy all for $10 million, so they have to cancel the show. So if I ever get so large to where I don't have time for you on the beach, just smack me, walk by me and smack me. Say, Derek, you said smack you. You got too big. Talk to me. I still haven't seen that show. I saw like a preview for that show, and it was like funny. The Detectorist. Troy, what have you been finding with that CTX? You having some good luck? Do you discriminate and you not pick up everything? That's a question. Like I call them the lazy low tide hunters. You walk 2 miles, pick up two gold rings, and then leave for the day. You've been there for 2 hours. I'm gonna be that guy because I'm running out of time, is what it is. I want to be able to go to the beach for 3 hours and come home with some gold. I will be contacting Teleco about another idea that I have. I do want them to sponsor me for a show idea that I have. Not sponsor me, but I want them to sponsor the show. So you guys will be hearing about that. Yeah, CTX is 2,500, not 2,400. It's 2,499. But you can get a good used one for 1,500. Later, Johnny. I'll be doing this again sometime soon here. I'm not going to be like, well, I might be like a once a week kind of guy, but I'm going to have some other things going on too. Hit me up if you guys want to do anything with me. I'll give you some ideas. I need some designs for some clothes. If you guys want to design some clothes, I'll hook you into some merchandise royalties. Digging towel. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to put out. Oh, and another thing, if you guys didn't hear that, when I do go live from the beach, I'm going to be giving away whatever I find live. So what that'll do is that'll create people coming to my channel to watch me live just to be able to win whatever that I find. Right? Can you imagine 1,000 people watching because I'm going to start giving away gold, whatever gold ring I find too? It's $100 gold ring. If I get 1,000 people to watch every single day, do you think that it's not worth for me to just give up $100 gold ring? Um, I believe it or not, I would have you send me one, but I need one like yesterday. For real. I'm just too lazy to go get one. They're only like $8 for real. They're really cheap. I appreciate you. And we used to have a whole like drawer full. Everybody remember the drawer full of cords that you had? I don't know what happened to that drawer. I think through moving somewhere. You did, digging buddy. It was number 37. What was his name? Does everybody remember his name? There might be a redraw. If there's a redraw, and I'll post it. Carl Ray Strope. You know Carl? There you go. I appreciate that for real. Listen, guys, I'm going to be doing like this testimonial video where maybe I'll call you and we'll do some sort of face to face, and you guys can give me a testimonial about what you've learned from me that helped you with some finds and stuff, and then we'll do what you found with my information, because I would love that as a payment to me, like for real. I don't need money, but I love it when you comment and say stuff like, I'm getting personal emails and stuff of people saying that, hey, look, this is what I found. For real. If I taught you how to find something, and if you're not watching my videos, guys, you're crazy. Because I'm teaching you how to find where the gold sits on a beach and where it's not sitting. You know, I'm lucky enough to get to drive to like probably 40 miles of coastline are within 40 minutes of me. So if I go to a beach and it's all sanded in, I'm a wet sand hunter until I can get back into the water. And then, guys, Detection Caribe, check out Jose's videos, and that's exactly what I do. I hunt at, waist to chest deep water. You're digging under the water with your shovel, and you bring it up and you find your rings. As soon as people start to swim, and those are things I'll teach you. Like as soon as they start to swim, imagine that action with your hands. Rings come off. Boom, that's where all the rings are, right about that level. And then they're, neck high, people trying to make it to the sandbar. They're swimming harder. They don't even know how to swim. Imagine them doing this. And then no metal detector can get to it unless they're snorkeling. And then you guys are going to see me with a mask on this year for sure. I'll have another XCal 2 in my life. I promise you that. I can tell you what I used to be able to tell you what it was with my XCal. All right, guys, I'll be probably meeting Susie tomorrow on the beach. Check out her channel. I'm going to be there most of the morning, Susie. So, yeah, it is about time. I got to get to sleep, guys. So, I appreciate y'all coming, giving me the support that you do for real. I'll figure out how to do these channel things where I got stuff up on the screen, advertising for my Mind Lab. And I do wear the hat a lot, hoping somebody will be like in a live stream once and go, hey, I sell Mind Lab. Would you like a CTX 3030, Derek? All right, guys. Night, Mo. Thanks, Cruzy, Dan, Troy. Vermont Derek at hotmail.com, guys. You can even have my phone number. It's 727-309-8530. See how that, if you're paying attention in this post right here, you can have my phone number. Yeah, good night, guys. Happy hunting for everybody, for real. And tomorrow I'm going to be at the spot where I found my last 2 gold diamond rings. So hopefully I'll find something. And low tide's a negative low tide, so there's got to be something still sitting there. And then I'm going to do some water hunting anyway. So, night, guys. I appreciate everybody coming, for real.